Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Tom Hanks is honoring the life and legacy of a real-life American hero. The Oscar-winning actor, 68, paid an emotional tribute to retired NASA astronaut Jim Lovell, who passed away at age 96. Lovell, best known as the commander of the dramatic Apollo 13 mission in 1970, was immortalized in popular culture by Hanks in Ron Howard's acclaimed 1995 film Apollo 13. In a heartfelt statement shared shortly after news of Lovell's passing broke, Hanks reflected on the honor of portraying the decorated astronaut and the profound respect he developed for the man behind the mission. Jim Lovell embodied the courage, steadiness, and ingenuity that defined an era of exploration. Hanks wrote, "It was the privilege of a lifetime to step into his shoes for Apollo 13. And I learned from him what true leadership under pressure looks like." The actor added a poignant farewell that echoed the language of space travel, "Godspeed you, on this next voyage." Lovell's career remains one of the most celebrated in NASA history. A veteran of 4 spaceflights, Gemini 7, Gemini 12, Apollo 8, and Apollo 13, he logged over 715 hours in space and became one of only 3 people to fly to the moon twice, though he never set foot on its surface. Apollo 13, originally intended as the 3rd lunar landing, became an unprecedented test of human ingenuity after an oxygen tank exploded mid-mission. Lovell, along with astronauts Fred Hayes and Jack Swigert, worked with NASA's mission control to safely navigate the crippled spacecraft back to Earth. The incident inspired the infamous phrase, "Houston, we have a problem," which Hanks famously delivered on screen. The film's portrayal of the mission earned 9 Academy Award nominations, winning for Best Film Editing and Best Sound, and cemented the Apollo 13 story as one of the most compelling true-life dramas in cinema. Hanks has often spoken about his fascination with space exploration, calling Lovell a personal hero. In the lead-up to the film's release, the two men developed a close rapport, with Lovell even making a cameo appearance in Apollo 13 as a captain greeting Hanks' character upon return to Earth. Jim was calm when others might panic. He thought problems through instead of reacting. That's why they made it home. Hanks once said in an interview. NASA also released a statement honoring Lovell's legacy, calling him a commander, a problem solver, and an inspiration to generations of explorers. The agency highlighted his role in demonstrating the value of teamwork, improvisation, and resilience, lessons that continue to inform modern spaceflight. Beyond his work with NASA, Lovell served in the U.S. Navy, retiring as a captain, and later pursued a career in business. He remained active in public speaking, sharing stories of Apollo 13's challenges and triumphs to inspire audiences around the world. For Hanks, Lovell's passing marks the loss of a man whose life defined heroism. Jim didn't see himself as a hero, Hanks noted in his tribute. He was just doing his job, but in doing so, he reminded us what humanity can achieve when we work together. Lovell is survived by his wife, Marilyn, with whom he shared more than 70 years of marriage, as well as their 4 children. His life will be celebrated not only by the aerospace community but also by millions who were touched by his story, whether they followed it in real time in 1970 or discovered it decades later through Apollo 13. As Hanks' farewell suggests, Jim Lovell's journey is far from over in the hearts and minds of those who admired him. For the man who navigated the impossible, the next voyage is simply the next great frontier.